Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Ooh, lucky bastard.
Are you being sarcastic or something like that?
Fool, you should never mix your drinks.
What are you retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kevin Cameron. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck. Oh fuck, I've said shit.
That's your ass. Get a weapon collector class.
I could knock him out in the shed.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you are here?
Right, everyone, WeaponCollector. I just wanted to test this. You can do vertical things on vertical streams on Streamyard, and I wanted to see what the camera would be like. It's very zoomed in. You ain't going to see the weapons anymore. Yeah. So, hello, Mother, 4x4 fellow, Rich, and EDC. How you doing? Yeah, what's that look like, though? Does it look all right? These do tend to get more people watching, but yeah, I don't know at the minute. Well, that's a bit better. Yeah, just I'm trying to get it adjusted so I can see whether it's worth doing or not. Right, hang on. Yeah, I can't get it further back. That's just naturally how it is. Yeah, weird, isn't it? Right. That's about as good as yeah. I don't know. I suppose at least it's not getting my whole full body in it though. But yeah, these do get more views traditionally. What does it sound like as well? Because I've had to go back to my blue snowball mic, and this is a different camera. But my good camera's fucked up. Richard said, "Fuck the test, might do a full stream. Do it for me." You might get 20 minutes, Rich. I'll have to save up for a new camera. This one's all right, but it's not as good as the one I had. It sort of, you'll notice it suddenly changes colour. Yeah, too bad. So what have you lot been up to? I have been filming for the Spirophiles episode 6. I've done all the tent footage that needed. Oh, Rich, can you still try and do some footage for me? I would like you to still do your thing, even if it's just you sitting in front of the camera being like a hunter, being like, you know, I've just come off on you and you're talking to me. Do you know what I mean? Or spying on you. I don't know, but I'd like you to still do something, Rich, if you can. It don't matter if you can't, but Mother said, Mike, what is your favourite multi-tool? Why is it the Leatherman Bond? Yeah, please still do something though, Rich, because please do, because it'd be great if you do. Yes, I forget. I've been very busy, Mother. I keep forgetting I have now got a Leatherman Bond. First Leatherman I've ever had, knowingly had. Anyway, I may have been given one years ago, but this is the first Leatherman I've ever had. We'll have to hold things like that now, won't we? Yeah, I'll have to see if I can get the camera a bit further away somehow if I'm going to do this. But, you know, it's better than nothing. I'll see. If these don't get more views than normal, then I won't bother doing them anyway. But yeah, Leatherman Bond. Thank you, Mother. Yeah, I've never had an actual Leatherman, ever. They are very nice, aren't they? Very sharp blade on it. This is legal carry as well, because it's nothing locks on it. Do you think that blade looks too big? It's not. It looks really long, doesn't it? Gerald and Harold. Oh, you're right. Yeah, well, I don't know. He said, nice to catch you live again. Yeah, nice one, mate. I don't normally do them on whatever day it is today. Is it Thursday? But yeah, I wanted to test doing it vertically through Streamyard, because Streamyard have changed. They've changed a load of stuff, and I'll be honest with you, if they hadn't have given me a discount, I wouldn't be able to use it anymore. Because they've changed their three main things like their free main payment schemes. So I do pay to use Streamyard because it means I can sometimes I go over the limit and then I can't use it when I want to, because you can only have, I think it's 20 hours a month, and I sometimes do 5 a week, and sometimes do more than 5 a week, which means then I run out of free stuff. So I pay about, I think it's £8 a month, right? So they changed all their plans. Their cheapest plan now is $49, no, $49. But luckily they said, because I use it all the time and I'm a loyal customer, they'll let me have the £49 plan for the price I've always paid, which is $10. So that's fucking great. I'd be fucked otherwise. Yeah, but it does mean they've added some more features. Most of it's bollocks I wouldn't use anyway. Dave said, anyone used the Umarex HD50 thinking about gun? Oh, I've never used one. UK Urban Prepper, how you doing? Oh, if you I've StreamYard, who I do my streams with, they've just changed their plan, their like payment plan. It's all right. But she said, why don't you show us its features? I am showing you its features. Or do you mean this? Do you mean StreamYard's new features? Or yeah. So I don't know what new settings they've got. I wonder if you could, can you change the layout while you're actually live? No, you can't. Orientations are disabled while you're live. Hello, Persia, by the way. You're right, mate. Sorry, I'm just seeing what other things I don't know what else they've changed. Why is that going out now? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, can still use clips, but the only thing is, at the minute, unless I make them vertical, they show like this.
That's the funnest place to be.
But there's nothing wrong with that. But I may make some vertical ones anyway. Harold Betterson said $50. Oh no, that's $50 for the cheapest plan. That is a lot. That's a lot. Mags, how you doing? What do you think about brass knuckles and blades? I love them. I used to own quite a few trench knives, but they're illegal to own in the UK. Yeah, I fucking love them. I absolutely love knuckle duster knives. Really, really do. I had a trench sword. So that was a short sword. I'll try to show you, but I forget that I can't fucking. It was a short sword with about probably a 40-50 centimeter blade with the handle of like the homemade version of those 1918 trench knives. Right. Hello, everyone who's just joined, by the way. I hope you're liking the stream. Mother said they changed it for you, mate, because you changed. How said I EDC a torch with tungsten bezels. Now, oh, nice. I got mine next. What, this one? I got mine just here. And Lugo, this is live. Yes, it is, mate. Yes, it is. Yeah. Good torch, that is. So today I've been added into Woburns, which is a torch company's affiliate thing, so I can review and do stuff for them. There's a company sending me a night vision scope as well, which I'll be reviewing soon. They're good torches, aren't they, Harold? I really like them. Yeah, I think that's great. Good torch, that is. Yeah, I won't be on for too long. I just wanted to test, see what this looked like, and it's probably too much of a pain in the ass to keep using, to be honest. It's very zoomed in. But saying that, I do prefer it zoomed in like this, because when it's too far back, it shows too much. Like there's a lot of gap at the top and a lot of gap at the bottom. Yeah, I will have to get a new camera though, because this one, does it do it for you? I can see it like going dim and bright, dim and bright. Harold said, any more crossbow videos? Yes, I wanted to make one this week. I just haven't got around to doing it. So next week I should get a couple of good crossbow videos. It's just I've just been too fucking busy doing other stuff. I had to cut out like a threshold in the door because my mum can't really walk without a walking frame now. She had to keep stepping over it because it stuck up about that high because it was like a patio door one. But it's a weird thing. It's an internal patio door, so it doesn't matter if I cut the bottom of it off. And then, yeah, so that was what I was doing yesterday. And today I've been filming for Spirophiles episode 6, which means I've had a tent set up in this room, filming the tent scenes. UK Urban Prepper said, are you on the professional plan then? No, I'm on the, I can't remember what core, I think it is. What it was, Urban Prepper, was I couldn't really afford it, but I was always running out of hours because I would stream for too long. 20 hours doing like 2 or 3 hours on the weekend twice. There wasn't enough. So I did buy it occasionally, right? It was like the lowest one, but it was still too expensive for me, right? So I left it, and they asked me why. They put a thing up saying, "Why are you leaving?" And I wrote, "Because I can't afford it," right? Or clicked, "I can't afford it." They came back and said, "Okay, you can have this this like package that we give to people who can't afford it." And so it's basically the lowest paid for package, but you have the logo in the corner. And that's it. And it's like half the fucking price. So that's what I was on. Yeah, and I was technically still on that. I'm still paying the price for that, but I've now got a lot more features. So yeah, it's good. It better stay like that, though, because if it don't, then I'll have to go on to something else. But yeah, I quite like hang on. That way. That's better. I want to sit back. That's it. Mother said, would you buy a kitchen dagger? No fucking chance. Persia said, not sure if it does it for me. Need to see some zipper action before I decide. What, this? Not on a Thursday. No zipper action on a Thursday. Maybe tomorrow night or Saturday. There'll be plenty of zipper action in episode 6, though. Trust me. Harold said, any tips on comfortable walking boot trainers with stills? The only thing I can really recommend, I bought a nice pair of basically the cheapest real sort of Doc Martens you can get. They're quite fucking expensive now. They're at 115 quid. But with a nice sole in them, they are fucking beautiful. Yeah, my favourite. I love these things. Absolutely love these boots. They're really comfortable. I've put my own, so they've got the original sole in, but I've also put another sole in there, like a nice cushioned sole. These are so fucking comfortable. Yeah, they're lovely, lightweight. Yeah, I love them. Yeah, but they don't have steel toe caps in because I find steel toe cap boots too heavy nowadays. They knacker me out too much. It's too much like walking around with weights on your fucking feet for me now. Nowadays, I used to wear Doc Martens all the time before. Right, I hope everyone's liking the stream, by the way. Rita said, weed/a neck knife build in the works. Well, maybe. They'd be good for offcuts, wouldn't they? But yeah. Urban Prep said, mine's 25 a month, basic plan, but I never hit the limit yet. Yeah, I was always, so I basically had the free plan, where you didn't pay anything, but I would always go over my limit every single time. I'll tell you what they are now. So yeah, it's basically the only thing I had, it was basically the lowest paid for one, which meant you have 10 people on there, unlimited streams and all that shit. But you just had a logo instead. That's all it was, and they knocked off like it was less than half price. I think the lowest one, as you say, was $25. That one they gave me because I said I couldn't afford it. Yeah, it was $10. And all it had, the only difference is it had a fucking logo. Quite simply my choice. How are you, mate? You all right? Harold said, thanks, mate. Been keen on Steelers in case I need to kick them. Yeah, kick them all. Well, Doc Martin steel toe caps. Yeah. But I don't know. I really rate them. Yeah, thank you for putting the support links on 4x4 fella and Persia. Yeah. Yeah, so I can still do everything on here. I can still do things like this. Right. But yeah, if I want to do them properly, I'm gonna have to redo them vertical. Richard said, "Is the final part of the road trip coming next week?" No, because I still need. There's a second part to Nick's video. His was so long; it was going to be 40 minutes long. So there's part 2 of Nick's, us in Leeds, and then you see the end of that, and then there'll be the part with you in. But that may be a part 2 because of the amount of videos now. Rich, did I tell you? Fucking hell, right? When my camera packed up, I lost every single bit of footage on it, which was every single fucking thing I'd recorded around your house and other stuff. I was fucking gutted, and I was tempted to go fucking mental. I wanted to smash the camera, and I thought, no, don't go mental yet. Keep your fucking head and try and fucking get it back somehow. So I started searching on these websites for things to get like footage that had been deleted back, because what I'd done, where the camera had broken, I noticed when I plugged it into HDMI, sometimes the screen would come back on. And I thought, fuck it, I'm going to reset the camera. Well, when it reset the camera, it fucking wiped everything off the fucking memory card, right? I was fucking gutted. There was like fucking hours and hours and hours and hours of footage of what we did, wasn't there, Rich? But I noticed on that memory card there was nothing on it, but someone's hoovering that somewhere. But the memory was still being used, so the stuff can't have been wiped off. You just can't see it, and it was weird because when I plugged the memory card in. See you later, Persia. I plugged the memory card into a different PC, and it recognised these folders that my PC couldn't see. So I fucking found them all. Yeah, oh, fucking hell. So Wolf Ashura said, "What weapons do I have?" Well, among others, I have all of that up there. That's just a little bit of what I've got. That's just the stuff on display. I don't call myself weapon collector or nothing, mate. And that stuff's there. You can't really see that properly. See you later, Persia. Quite simply said the road trips were good. Thank you. Yeah, it was a great bloody trip. Thomas, how you doing, mate? But yeah, so I have managed to recover all of the footage. So yeah, there'll be the next part of the road trip will be the rest of Nick's bit, and then there'll be maybe Richard part 1 and 2, because we did quite a few. I probably did more stuff around your house, Rich, than I did anyone's. We did loads of stuff around Richard's. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. This is getting more views than normal. It's weird. I don't know why I do know. I think the vertical ones, if you do vertical live streams, they get shared on. I think they get shared to people watching shorts. What did I say, Rich? What did I say? So yeah, I got a new Leatherman which I'll be reviewing soon. This is the Leatherman Bond. This is the Bond, Leatherman Bond. I had a great time round, Richard. It was great. Yeah, that's the first Leatherman I've ever... Oh, Jumbo Sabu, how you doing, mate? I saw you on. I was talking. How you doing? You're all right, Riggs. Jumbo Sabu said, Mike, forget the Doc Martens and get yourself them boots they made by Tompkins in London. Come on. You should not... I don't. I actually don't. I do not know. I'm not just saying that, Riggs. Oh, innuendos, was it, Rich? Well, yeah. You know me and my innuendos. I might watch a film later. Anyone got any film recommendations? I have access to Netflix, Shudder, Amazon Prime, and any other stuff. 4x4 fella said, you will find there will be more views. It requires more. Oh, yeah. You will find there will get more views, but it will require more spanner bashing. Yes, it does. I hope the people are at least liking the stream. Yeah. I do prefer the horizontal ones. But yeah, these do get more views. I think it's just because they're being shared to people watching shorts, and the shorts have a lot of people watching. And also you can see how many people are coming on that aren't regulars. Hello, Team Tempest. How are you, mate? You all right? Richard said, but yeah, I'd be pissed if I lost hours of film to equipment malfunction. Yeah. I thought to myself, now keep calm, don't go mental just yet. Don't go mental just yet. Keep it calm, keep it calm. Yeah, and I did. I found it all, and it's all backed up now. That was gutting, Richard. I lost all that. Dumble Boot. Oh, This Is England. Just been ages since I watched This Is England. So, you know, do you know what, Riggs? You could quote a film that I absolutely love, and it still goes straight over my head. Fucking, that's the only thing though. Keep having to move the camera every time you want to sit back because you're in a fucking different position. And he said, "This is England when Sean can't get the high Doc Martens in size 4, so the woman in the shop makes out the crap ones. She does have a Doc Martens, but in London they're made by Tompkins." Like, so, yeah, I do remember that bit now. I do remember that bit. Are you suggesting I'm a size 4, Reeves? Oh, she was here right now. Get your bloody nose with these flyers. I wouldn't really, Riggs. 4x4 fella said, with the modding team of finest knights of the land, it will be easy task. It fucking well would be. Piss easy. Piss easy, Ben. Team Temperature, where are you based, Grimwood? I am based in Buckinghamshire. Buckinghamshire. Yeah. And here's my some of my weapon collection. Riggs needs his he needs his nostrils plucking anyway. Nice. Right, I'm going to put this back. I won't be on for too much longer. I just wanted to see what this looks like. It's okay. It still works at least. It's a new feature. I'll do a unboxing of that soon. Oh, nice. Yeah. Team Tempest. Yeah, nice one. I don't think I've been there, but yeah. Yeah. Milton Keynes, isn't it? Yeah, ain't that far away from me. Right. Bloody thing. Yeah, this is the only thing. I don't know how I'd get, because I think this camera is just in this zoomed in, if you know what I mean. Some of them just tend to be closer in, some not. So yeah, for anyone watching who hasn't been on before, this isn't one of my normal streams. It's more of a test to see what the vertical works like and to see if there was what other new features there are on here. Yeah. And to see whether this gets a lot more views than normal, because often the vertical ones do. Quite simply, my choice said, I've seen Wind River. Yes, let me just Google that. Is that the one set in the snowy area and he's the hunter helping the like policewoman or something like that? I think I've seen that. Oh yes, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Yes. Well, the problem is it wasn't that long. I watched it literally like probably about 4 months ago. So I don't know. Maybe a bit too soon. Dumbledore said, I remember getting Doc Martens when I was about 11. I recall the trend where I was to wear white, thick fisherman type socks, which we would turn over the top. Nice. Team Dem said, quote from the film, I want the finest wines available to humanity. Guess the film. I'll do better than guess the film, mate. I'll do better than that.
Bloody fool, you should never mix your drinks.
One of my favourites. Yes. Jim, how you doing, Jim? You right, mate? And he said, I just switched on YouTube for the first time in 2 weeks. And you want a film recommendation? Good timing. Have you seen They? I have seen They Live, and also I haven't seen They Live for a while. So I have got it on DVD. Maybe I'll put They Live on. Oh yeah, you got to love With Nail and I. Yeah. How you doing, Jim? Anyway, you're right. The tomato plants are doing good. Well, yeah, I do like a bit of just John Carpenter, isn't it? I do like John Carpenter's films. Team Temp said another quote. From now on, I want to be known as Loretta. Now that one has gone over my head. I don't know that one. I'm not sure. No, I don't think so. So I with me, I either sort of pretty much know them straight away, or I just no. I don't know. Jumbo Salbu said, "Been so bloody hot, I didn't realise our heating has turned itself on, even though it's off at the controls." Bloody counts does. It feels like the fucking heating on is here. Fuck's I can't talk. Feels like the heating is on here as well, but it actually isn't. I fucking hope it ain't. Assault on Precinct 13, yes, one of my favourites. I watched that one recently. I may have to have a bit of a John Carpenter binge, watch everything. I think I may be missing one or two. I may be missing one or two DVDs. But I've seen, apart from one film, I've seen everything John Carpenter ever done, including like short films. Because I love John Carpenter, massive fan of his. The only film I've never seen of his, and I probably won't bother, is the Elvis film he made, because you know. I have seen Life of Brian. Dumble Salbu said, "It is here, mate. Gonna have to call the house in association in the morning." Yeah, what bloody nightmare, Riggs. I've got quite a few films up there that I haven't seen. But yeah, I don't know. They Live, maybe. Jim, I think that is a good option. But I don't know. I feel like watching something I haven't seen. I don't know. Not sure. I've got access to. I have got, as I said, I've got loads of DVDs there that I haven't even watched. I ordered a few the other day. If you go on eBay and then go on something like Music Magpie and that, they do quite a lot of buy one get one free and stuff like that. So I think I bought 6 DVDs for £5. And they included. I've seen all of these films, but I just fancied owning them. So The Untouchables, The Prestige, The Departed. I can't remember the other one now. Let me have a quick look. I'll tell you what the other ones were. Hang on. So The Untouchables, The Departed, The Prestige, Watership Down, Lawless, and Gran Torino. I've seen all of those films. It's just I don't own them, and if I could get them for about, well, as I say, 2 or 3 of those was probably fucking nothing. 6 DVDs for about. I think it was 6 DVDs for about £6. It was £5 something. It wasn't in the £6. Dumpsar booted, Mike. No, I didn't watch Avengement. All right. That is one. I'm pretty sure I have got that on. I've got that on Netflix or wherever. It's on some website that I can get it on, Riggs, and I've got it like in my list, if you know what I mean. That may be what I'll watch then. Brotherhood of the Wolf. I've still not watched that, and that's been recommended to me. Right, hang on. Tell you what I want to watch, but this is fucking mental. It does look good, Riggs. Avengement does look excellent. I watched a trailer of it. Right, so I wanted to watch a couple of films that have only just recently come out in the cinema that are now for sale or rent on websites. Fucking mental, right? If you wanted to watch, I think it was Longlegs and 1 or 2 and maybe Maxine, $15.99 to rent it. to fucking rent it. It'd be cheaper to go to the cinema. Now, give it a month or two, that'll be down to £5 and then £3 to rent. But £15 to rent, that's fucking mental. I'd rather just wait. And I will. But I don't mind renting things occasionally if it's, you know, something I really want to see. Oh, yeah, do you know what, Riggs? Not Riggs. Jim. I don't know if I own Made in Britain. Just looking up there. I do like that. It's a good film. Let me have a look. No, you know, I don't think I own that one. But you can find that. Look, it's on here, isn't it? It's on YouTube. Yeah, that's where my sort of films like that are. I got like a shelf there that's sort of gangster, gang, and skinhead type films, and like assassin type stuff. Dead Man's Shoes, absolutely love it. Got a DVD up there. I probably wouldn't watch that tonight. Richard said bow trainer is working well. Got it set to £120 and just do 30 reps. Yeah, nice. Yeah, Dead Man's Shoes, probably one of my favourite films. Absolutely love that. Yeah, I think it is on YouTube, isn't it? Pretty sure Made in Britain is on YouTube. I still have a think. The ones that I haven't seen, I've written down. Yeah, I fancy watching something new. New to me, anyway. Yeah. Just looking at my DVDs there. So I rented Alien and The Fly this week. Love them. Yeah, do you know, that's the other one actually, Riggs. The other one, did I say? Yeah, Alien Romulus is the one I wanted to rent. If I didn't say that, it was Alien. Yeah, Alien and Longlegs and Maxine. I wanted to rent one of them. I don't mind paying $3.50 to rent something like proper new, but you know, if you can't get them, it's worth, because like what was they like £2.50? Or did you rent them? Oh god! But yeah, I've got all of the aliens up there. That's what I want to do. I want to do an alien binge and watch them all in the maybe fucking Alien vs Predator as well. So do the whole fucking Predator Alien fucking lot of them all in the timeline they're supposed to be in. You know, not that they was bought out, but in what they're supposed to be. But yeah. I'm surprised that most movies with Liam Neeson are normally pretty good. Yeah. I've not watched a lot of his what people like to call his Jerry action films. I fucking love that saying. Yeah, his Jerry action films I've not seen, but because he's older than you think, isn't he? But not that matters. That don't bother me. I actually prefer. That's partly why I like older action films, because the action heroes in older films was always fucking, you know, around about 40 normally, weren't they? At least they weren't children, you know what I mean? Ninja Assassin, I'm late to the chat, so I'm not sure what's already been said. No, Ninja Assassin, I might have seen that in the 80s. Jake, how you doing, mate? He said, please post a video on modifying knives so it'll be legal on 24th. That'll be coming very soon, Jake. I'm just waiting for a package with some more knives in it so that I can start doing like mine and metallics at the same time. So hopefully by next Monday or Tuesday, I should be ready to start doing a video on modifying your zombie knives to make them legal. So yeah, Monday, I reckon. Yeah, I'm just waiting for a package. She's gonna send it tomorrow, I reckon. If not, it will be very soon, because obviously I've got to get this shit done before 24th anyway. And Richard, how you doing? And he said they don't make them like I remember, knocking out boots and that where they were better made. DM fashion boots, my friend. Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, they're not. I've got a pair of old Doc Martens. They're a lot better quality than these new ones, but they're still quite nice for what they are. You know what I mean? They're nice, lightweight boots, and they're comfortable, and that's all I care about. You know what I mean? But yeah. Herculean said Liam Neeson normally does the same role. Well, yeah, and if he is. But that's, you watch his films to watch him do that character, don't you, sort of thing. But yeah, he's not. Yeah, Darkman, quite simply much. I'm quite a fan of Darkman. I like Darkman. That was directed by Sam Raimi, wasn't it? I think. Jake said, no, I read that one. Jumble Sabu said, yeah, I must admit, I do like most of them. Jake said, I'm devastated as a collector and I don't want to accept it. Yeah, no, fuck that. No, don't worry, mate. I've got stuff ready to do, but I just need this other package. If it comes to it, if it comes to it, I'll just do the ones I've got. But one of the first ones I'm going to do, I think I'm going to so this one is going to become that. Because I'm still having this as a proper knife. It's just going to have a less than 8-inch blade. Then it'll be legal. So that's what I'm going to do to that one. It's going to take a bit off the tip, essentially. And then the blade, the whole entire blade from there to there is less than 8 inches by about 1/4 inch. So I reckon that'll look all right. And that'll still be a nice usable knife. Because you could blunt in it if you wanted to. Or you could take the tip off. But I want it still fully working, essentially. Yeah, that'd be all right, wouldn't it? I think that looks all right. No, I'm going to leave the serrations. I'm going to take the tip off. Yeah, fuck that. Take the tip off. Because then, you know, under the description, if it needs a tip, a sharp edge, and under 8 inches or more, if it's less than 8 inches, that should be legal. I think so, don't you? Yeah, no, I want to maintain the look of that. Till they ban serrations, yeah, exactly, Jake. Jumbo Sabo said, Mike, the zombie knife legislation is going to make a lot of knives illegal, many of which are not even zombie knives. I think it's going to make many owners who don't know the law criminals. Yeah, I've got a plan, Riggs, to highlight exactly that. I'll do a video. Basically, I'm getting sent a kitchen knife that is now illegal. So I'm going to do it a little bit clickbaity to make sure I get plenty of views. But, you know, it's legitimate. So I'm going to show this very common kitchen knife. And under it, it's going to say, if you own this knife, you are a criminal. Right? Or something like that. And then I'm going to explain to people why that's a zombie knife under these new laws. And then I'm also going to show them how to make it legal. But, yeah. But I'm going to highlight that there's going to be knives that aren't zombie knives that are going to be illegal, including some kitchen knives. Because that's not really a zombie knife. That's a fucking film replica. It just falls under it. And like the worst one for me is the nice sawback machetes. Loads of people have sawback machetes. Anthony said, is it 8-inch blade or overall 8-inch overall? So people weren't sure about that because there's still writing that says 8-inch knife, right? So I think it might be Wessex Blade actually got hold of the minister and asked them to clarify it, and it is. And also the proper government information says 8-inch blade, not overall. So it's not an 8-inch knife; it's an 8-inch blade. So you could still have a 12-inch knife, but it can't have a longer than 8-inch blade if it has the other things that make it a zombie knife. Do you know what I mean? Hi, man. How you doing, mate? Addy, how you doing? I was laughing at Richard there. Jim said Alien Bin sounds like a good plan, Mike. I've not seen the new ones because I've told they're shite. Have you seen them? Last one I saw was the Winona Ryder one. You know what? Jim, both of the two new ones, Prometheus and Covenant, I quite like them. Yeah, I thought it was good. If you like Alien, see, I like Alien and Aliens. I like both of those. I'd say Covenant and Prometheus are more like Alien, and I think they're set before Alien as well. So Prometheus would be the very first one in the timeline. Covenant would be the second one in the timeline. And then Alien is the third one in the timeline. I like them. Do you know what, Reese? I think they're good films. I don't know why people hate them. I don't know. I've never understood why people hate them. Sorry if I called you Reeks again, Jim. I've got to keep seeing the J and the F in your name. Yeah, Jim. I like them. I like them. Quite simply, my choice said the police can go spit. I'm not playing by their rules anymore. I'm just going to catch up. Jake said it's more dangerous because it's taking slashing weapons off the street and more stabbing type kitchen knives. Well, the thing is, kitchen knives have always been sort of what most people use anyway. Yeah. Number Sabu, at least, which is a small consolation, handmade Rambo knives will be exempt. Oh yeah, because they're handmade, aren't they? Yeah, just as well. And you pay over £1,500 per knife. Iron Man said people could use a broken stick to hurt someone if they want to. Should ban trees. Well, that's it. It makes no difference. It makes no difference. Yeah, Jim, I like them. I don't understand why people don't like them. But if you like Alien, basically Prometheus shows you the origins of the setup to Alien, and then Covenant follows on from Prometheus. Really, yeah, I don't understand the hate for them. I thought they was good. Yeah, I have heard people saying this shit. I don't get it. I don't get the hatred for them personally. Yeah. Predator or Alien? Do you mean just the film or the creatures? Or I prefer the film Predator over Alien, I think, but I think they're very different films. As a general, I don't know. I like the old Arnie action films were some of my favourite films ever, and that's pretty much why I have a collection like that from watching his films. You know, I used to what you'd call fucking gun porn or weapon porn. You know what I mean? Great stuff. But Alien is a very good film, but it's very different. Mohawk, how you doing? He said, "Is it all machetes?" No. If you've got a standard machete, hang on. I'll give you a little example of one that's legal or one that isn't legal. Right, I ain't going to be on for much longer. I've said that twice now. Okay. Perfectly legal. Not legal. Now, someone tell me why this one's legal and why this one isn't. Thank you, Herculean. DIY specialists, I like both those movies. Yeah, no, they're great, aren't they? Oh, do you mean Covenant and Prometheus? DIY specialist said, would you say Event Horizon is the shining in space? Well, it could be. Yeah, I do like Event Horizon. That was a very good film. I've got that up there. Yeah. Okay. That's perfectly legal, even though it's 21-inch blade, point sharp machete. That's legal because it doesn't have any holes or serrations. This one's illegal, Jake. As Jake says, this one's illegal because it's got more than one hole in it, which is fucking mental. No different. They're both, you know, apart from the size, they're the same thickness. They would do the same thing, but one's legal, one isn't because that's got holes in. Absolutely insane. Richard, keep asking him questions. Keep him on the stream. I'm not ready to let go. Yeah, Event Horizon, as like the thing, it's the merge of sci-fi and horror. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, who was it asking? Hello, Dong, by the way. Who was it asking about? A Mohawk 6. Yeah, so your Gurkhas are all right because they don't have holes in, unless you've got a Gurkha that has holes in it. Your Gurkha cookeries will be all right. They're probably handmade as well. Yeah, Jake, they do. They make it more. They make it more deadly. Maybe it lets the blood spill out easier or something. Let me just play this after saying that.
Are you being sarcastic or something, my son? Just one of my least favourite things that happens to be sarcasm.
But yeah, I ain't gonna be on all night because I do have to carry on editing a video. I just wanted to test this and have a break. Mohawk said, "Thank you for that. To clarify, it's a great reading legislation on then for all us weapons." Well, exactly, mate. Exactly. Yeah, keep an eye on my videos. They'll help. I do videos on, and I will be doing videos soon showing you how to make your upcoming zombie knives legal. Rick said, "I thought the holes were weight distribution." I'm kidding, Rich. Yeah, they probably are. On a zombie knife, they're just fucking decoration, aren't they? Jim said, "Thankfully, I don't have anything zombie, but F's sake, what a joke. Anything can be made legal with a grinder and a file." Exactly. Yeah, this is the ones that get me, Jim, really fucking sad because this shouldn't be made illegal. People love these bloody things. So now your nice, average, everyday camping sawback machete will now be classed as a zombie knife because it has a point, a cutting edge, and over 8 inches. And then because it's got serrations on the back, that will now be classed as a zombie knife. Unless you modify it somehow, which is what I'm going to do because I can get rid of any of mine. Riggs said, "How about a factory cookery as those?" Oh, shit, yes. Oh, very good point. Sorry. Yeah, no, glad you mentioned that, Riggs. That's a good point, actually. Sorry, I forgot about the bloody, I forgot about the little notch on a cookery. Yeah, that would technically, good point. That would technically class as a spike, wouldn't it? I need to look into that. Okay. That would mean I may have another one. Yeah, very good point. Let me just write that down. I fucking forgot about that. But I kept wondering why people kept asking about cookeries. Yeah, that's a very good point. A very good point. Fuck, I forgot about that. Yeah, because I kept thinking people was asking that because of the size of it. I forgot about the fucking little spike. Yeah. I said, "Mike, how about the factory cookery as it has those little pokey things near the ricasso at the bottom of the blade? I guess they won't be classed as spots." Yeah, I'll look into it and see. It might be the right angle to not be classed as a spike, but I reckon you'd be all right with a cookery, though. I do. I reckon you'd be all right. Let me look that one up quite simply, and I'll let you know. Now, I reckon that would be all right. The extreme ratio cookery. There's nothing on that I would say makes that a zombie knife. There's no. I know it's got that hole, but see the thing. Yeah, it's got that hole, isn't it? Is it? Oh God, this is what I mean. It just gets more and more mental. That potentially could be illegal because of that hole. I think it's more than one hole, though. No, that's okay. We're getting confused now. This is what I mean. No, it's more than one hole. One hole is okay. Yeah. Jake said, "Grind serrations off that part from 2 inches." Yes. Yeah, exactly. I think what it is, you can only have 2 inches of serration right down the bottom. So the rest, you could get rid of it to there, but then it wouldn't be no point. Right, where are we? It's a funny thing. There was a functioning version of the Buster Sword from Final Fantasy VII that had loads of holes for it to be less weight. Yeah. Jumbo Turbo says same with the Pole Force Mark 9 Rambo knife. As the cutting starts off as a point, it'll be illegal, even though the point in the backward position. PT there, mate, you're right. Herculean said, well, I'm glad I came across this channel. Well, thank you for being here. Yeah, definitely sub, mate. I'm always trying to sort of help people with their weapon stuff. Jim said it's the same as karambits being banned because they vaguely resemble knuckle dusters. So silly importance. Yeah, I know. Double Salvo said, yeah, bloody spoil spots can't even have a choice of more than one hole now. You've got the one hole, and that's all you're allowed. But yeah, it is funny when this is perfectly legal. It's fucking massive. Look at the size of it. That'd be perfectly legal still. There'd be no issues with that. Yeah, well, karambits are a weird one. I think you can still own them. It's just if you try and import them, placing customs occasionally stop them. It's a weird one, isn't it, Peach? I don't know, but they're not on the list. They're not. But it's just some people will say, "Oh, that's a knuckle duster because it's got a fucking hole in it." By the way, if you are enjoying this stream, definitely like this stream for me, please, because you're more likely to see the others. And I stream every Friday and Saturday night from about 9:30 to past midnight. If you want to watch those, so yeah. Double Turbo said, Mike, you know what will happen now? Like the samurai swords, loads of these zombie knives will now be sold as handmade. Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. Mohawks are literally checking everything to make sure it's fucking legal. Yeah, that was a good point about the cookeries. I appreciate you mentioning that and Reegs mentioning the spots. I forgot about that. I forgot that cookeries have that bit on them. Because I have got one of the old ones with those spikes on it. I'll have to get that out and do a video on that. Yeah, that's a good one, that is. Quite simply, Michael, thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. Well, thank you for being here and watching. I'm glad you're enjoying it. He said, one hole is the goal. Yes. Oh, God, the new zombie knife surrender slogan. Yeah, that's quite good, actually. Oh, fuck's sake. But yeah, the options to make these things legal, you can either blunten them, which would at least keep the... Blunting them's probably the easiest thing to do. You'll keep the basic shape of the blade. That'd probably be the simplest thing to do. You can shorten the blade, or you can round over the tip, or you can take the serrations off. There's different options, each one being slightly, more complicated than the other, I suppose. But yeah. So anyone could probably blunten a blade just by, if you've got no tools at all, take it out and take it somewhere where no one can see you though. You back step and just rub it on the concrete. Or even you might even be able to blunten a knife on the back of a mug, because you could sharpen them on the back of a mug. And if you just rub the knife like that, you could probably blunten it that way as well. But you'd want it to be properly blunt, I think, like obviously blunt, not a little bit, it's a bit obviously blunt. Jake said, do you only need to do one of these options? He said, blunt by itself is legal, or does it need to have the point taken off? Well, this is the thing I don't 100% know yet. And I'll tell you why. I have done some research, and I did read something where it said it was going on about the compensation scheme, and it mentioned something about to not need to be handed in, it needs to be blunt. And then it described what blunt was, and it said without a tip and without a cutting edge. But the description of a zombie knife says it has to have these three things first, which is a blade over 8 inches, a sharp point and a cutting edge. Surely if you take one of those away, it straight away doesn't qualify as a zombie knife because it doesn't have those three things. So I think if you just get rid of one of them, which is make it less than 8 inches or take the tip off or blunting it, it doesn't fall under the description of a zombie knife, therefore they can't do you for it. How could that be wrong? This is because the problem is with a lot of legislation, you'll have two different websites from like the government and the police saying two different things. So I can't see though anyone getting arrested for a knife that say doesn't have a point but does have serrations and a cutting edge, because that does not fall under the description. The fucking description says point, cutting edge, over 8 inches. If it doesn't have one of those, it's not a fucking zombie knife, no matter what they say. And the other things it needs. It also needs the whole Jumbo Celebration. I reckon they're waiting for a test case, Mike. Yeah. Has anyone to find a tip? Well, exactly. There is mention of blunt blades in that legislation, Mike, but my concern is that test case a couple of years ago, somebody was found guilty of carrying a rounded blunt butter knife. Wow, that's it. But yeah, the only thing I can say is from the description of a zombie knife, for a knife to be a zombie knife, it must have these things. It must have a point. So the first three things it says are any knife that's over 8 inches with a point and a cutting edge. If it then has serrations, spikes, and more than one hole, that makes it a zombie knife. But yeah, I think if it doesn't have a cutting edge, it's not a zombie knife. If it doesn't have a point, it can't be a zombie knife because it specifically says it has to have those three things with one of the other things. But yeah, I'm not a fucking expert. I'm pretty sure you could argue that in court. That, you know. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it depends for the modification, yeah, exactly. Jake said the problem is we're using logic and law things aren't we? Exactly, mate, exactly. Philip, how you doing, mate? You right? He said, how to repeal unnecessary weapons and defense laws in English-speaking world. People need to have the ability to defend themselves from criminals. They do, yeah, they do. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there's any political parties who would. There was one or two, but they were so extreme. Some of the stuff they would want to do was fucking insane. So you couldn't have them in anyway. Do you know what I mean? But in their cases, you might be able to get some of the stuff back. But so I would like to have the offensive weapons back to own, because I had some lovely fucking stuff that I had to destroy. I had fucking hundreds of knuckle dusters that I had to get rid of. Yeah, because it was banned to own in your own home. Yeah, fucking mental. Pete said it's the blade over 8 inches, not the overall knife. Yes, yeah. I didn't say that, did I? If I did, I didn't mean to. Yeah. I have been trying to make a point of saying blade over 8 inches. But yeah, it's not the overall knife. It's the blade must be 8 inches or more, with a tip and a sharp edge, and one of the other things which makes it a zombie knife. Jake said the serrations on the back of a Rambo knife, are they classed as serrations or points? Seems very vague. Well, to cover that, what they've done is there's like 3 different descriptions of spikes and serrations. But the problem is there's an official document that has pictures of the knives that are now classed as zombie knives, and one of them is this exact knife. One of them's that exact knife, and one of them's a more expensive one. Yeah. The Equalizer, how you doing, mate? You right? So yeah, what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to do that, cut the tip off, have a nice shape like that, keep it sharp, keep the serrations. As long as that's under 8 inches, that's not a zombie knife. Aries said, "Are you a cat?" No. Are you? Aries, this one goes out to you.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny camera. There's no hidden cameras. I'm being absolutely straight with you. A fucking joke?
I think I'd be more of a dog, yes, exactly, Peach. So yes, that's what I'm going to do with that one. So that one is going to be cut like that, so it'll still be a nice, fully working knife. It'll be sharp and everything, and that will be legal because it's under 8-inch blade. This one, I am going to round over the tip of it like that. So it will still be a fully working machete, still have a saw back, but won't have any kind of point at all. Completely rounded over like a fucking spoon, essentially. Because a machete doesn't need a point anyway. When do you ever use that point on a machete? I've never used a point on a machete because it doesn't need it. That's what I'll be doing with that one. And another one I'll be getting. And this one, I'm still undecided what to do with this one. I may... So the options for this one, I might either make that set of holes into one big hole, which will then make it legal. Or I could cut the blade into that kind of shape. Well, that'd be quite unusual, I think. And then that would be legal. Philip said, maybe we should all start carrying canes and walking sticks again. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you know this, but I do videos showing you how to make self-defense walking sticks. This is my favourite one. This is some of the paint's rubbed off, but it gives it quite a good look. This has got a heavy metal pommel as the handle, a leather grip, and then that goes really short like that, but then does extend to full-size walking stick. All right, there you go. To there. Still getting used to doing vertical fucking streams this zoomed in. But yeah, I'm going to do a video showing you how to make one of these. Not this exact one, but another one of these soon. Yeah, I really like canes and walking sticks and that. They're fucking decent. Yeah. I hope everyone's liking the stream, by the way, because if you do, you're more likely to get see more of them. Because I do live stream on the weekends, every Friday and Saturday. Pete said, trace the weed slasher on the tip mic. Yes, good idea. Yeah, for the curve. Yeah, that would be good. Philip said, what about a machete with a square tip? Yeah, that would probably work. That would probably work. Or even if you cut it in a you cut it in a sort of sax sort of shape would probably work. But I don't know. The problem is these are a bit, the belly there wouldn't really work. But if you cut it down like that, but then it'll be a lot shorter. I want to maintain the length for this and just have a rounded tip on it. Jim said, dead right, Mike. Machetes don't really need points. No, they don't. Yeah, it's a weird. They don't, do they? You never use this. You never use the point on them. Proper machete. You never use tip on it, do you? The Equalizer said, the most two serious knives I have are a World War II original Gurkha cutlery and an SAS knife, commando knife. I got. Will they still be legal? Yeah, yes. Your commando knife will 100% be legal still, and I'm going to look into the Gurkha cutleries. I've just written it down because I forgot that they have that little bit on them. I'll look in. I've got a document that tells you the exact sort of specifications of the spike. It even tells you the degree of angle. So I will do that, and I'll work out. I suspect it wouldn't, but if it did, all you'd have to do is get a file a little bit off the edge of the spikes, and then it'll be all right. Yeah. Dumble Sabu said, at least the Predator machete has escaped, mate. Many fantasy knives haven't, though. I always wanted the saber-tooth skull twin dagger knife. That'd be banned now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm having to be sent a couple of fantasy knives to make them legal. Dong said, pretty sure a sharp tip makes it better for slashing as well. Consider it. Does that mean? Well, it might do. It might do. It's just you don't. It will perform fine without one. It'll perform fine without one. My horse said next I'll go after Billups. I hope not. No, I hope not. Yeah, I've got a feeling most tools will be fine because our Peach has got a good point. They're historically. It depends how old they are. If you've got an old one, that would be historic. So yeah, World War II. Yeah, Equalizer. Your World War II Gurkha knife would probably be fine without being modded because that would be historical or of historical importance. But yeah, tools should always be right. That's why your standard machete hasn't been mentioned. They'll probably try and do something eventually because you know what they'll start doing? They will start just I'm sorry they don't already do it, but they'll start attacking each other with £7 machetes. This is like a 20 quid machete, but yeah. But it would be like trying to ban like kitchen knives and that. You can't do it. The ban is just pointless bullshit anyway, and it's just trying to make it look like they're doing something. That's all it is, because this won't stop any knife crime at all. If anything, it will make innocent collectors into criminals, and quite a few people won't even know that they're even committing a crime. You're right, Nick. He said, got confused on what day, or do you think it was fucking Friday? Yeah, no, I wanted to test this vertical thing, see whether it got a lot more viewers or not. Stuff like that, because sometimes they do. Sometimes these get more views randomly. I don't know why. Well, no, I do know why, because it gets shared on people watching shorts. Dong said, have you thought about filling the holes with hammer, brass rod? Oh, actually, yeah, that would be a good option for some people. Or depending on how small the holes are, rivets maybe. Yeah, I didn't think of that. That's a good point. Yeah, hammer, brass rod, or someone said like JB Weld would probably do it. Or you could weld it if you've got welding capabilities. I would give that a go, but I haven't practiced yet. And also, I might try and keep it as simple as possible for most people to be able to do it. But yeah, that's a good. That's given me ideas about maybe even rivets. Rivets in them would work, wouldn't it? Not a hole anymore. Yeah, I might just cut mine into one big hole. I'm not decided yet. Dumble Sabo said, very ambiguous, and that is on purpose. Those over 100-year-old knives are exempt, but historic knives might cover World War II knives. Yes. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. You don't know, do you? You don't know, Riggs. Then it says, some jurisdictions in China make people chain their kitchen knives to counter cutting boards, for fuck's sake. You know. Yeah. Dong said rivets. Yeah, welding will compromise heat treatment. Yes, yeah. Rivets might be a way to go. If you can get, it depends how big the holes are. But if they're quite small holes, you can put rivets in them, I suppose, couldn't you? Jim said, so weird this vertical thing. Why does it get more views? I don't know, Jim. It doesn't always work, but sometimes if I do a vertical one, I get 80 people watching. And then if I do a standard live stream where it's just me doing a normal horizontal one, I'd be lucky to get 20. And there's no difference. These definitely get sent to more people. If you do the vertical ones, you'll see more people coming in who you don't see normally, which is nice because it means new viewers. And if they enjoy it, they'll come back. So it does mean more. But yeah, it's a weird one that they get more views. Standard format keeps the plebs. Yeah, pretty much, Don. The Equalizer said, Mike, the new knife I have is double bladed. The SAS knife, commando knife. They still use it. Do you think it will still be? Yeah, no, that's legal, mate. Yes, yeah. As it was, it like the Fairbairn Sights fighting knife. If it's a Fairbairn Sights fighting knife, they're definitely legal. 100%. Yes. Okay. Is it one of these with a straight blade? This ain't an actual Fairbairn. This is like a Chris copy that Peugeot gave me. But is it one of these with a straight blade? If it is, 100% legal. Yeah, no issues at all with that. It'll be slightly different to that, but like that, but a genuine one. Oh, you randomly found it scrolling, did you, Philip? No, nice one. I'm glad you came on. Quite simply said, perhaps the vertical makes you look thinner and more beautiful. Maybe. I do have to question you now, though.
Pisshead.
He must be drunk. Say things like that. Joking. Felix said, really nice knife. It's nice, isn't it? Yeah, Peugeot gave me that. Peugeot was on earlier. When I went and visited Peugeot, gave me that as a gift. Crouching Tiger, how you doing, mate? I am into crossbows, yes. I actually own, I think, 24 crossbows. I can't hold any of the crossbows because you get chucked off of live streams for they sometimes think they're firearms. But I have a crossbow. So there's a crossbow there. That's one. There's a crossbow there. That's two. There's a crossbow there. That's three. There's a crossbow there. That's four. There's one behind me, which is five. There's one like just down there, and there's two up there. But yeah, some of my other ones are in the loft because I needed space on my sofa recently because I had my friend Metallic round. I've got an adder. Yeah, I've got an adder. I've got so I've got the Cobra adder. I've got the Vlad, the R9, the Junting Dracon, and then the other ones you saw. And I've got some homemade ones. I will do if you sub. I don't know if you're already subbed. I'll do a crossbow video in a couple of days. I've got some coconuts ready to do some tests. Mohawk said, Mike, thank you again. I'll catch you over the weekend. Oh, nice one. Yeah, cheers for watching, mate. Yeah, I'm glad it was helpful. Take care, mate. Yeah, see you on the weekend, actually. Number Cyber said, Mike, was there mention of a skull crusher spike on the back of the handle? You know, I think handle will be all right because I'm pretty sure all of the stuff they're talking about is on the blade. So as far as I'm aware, the handle doesn't really matter. It's all on the blade. As far as I'll have to reread it because I didn't really think about that. But as far as I remember, Riggs, it's all about the blade, nothing else. Right, and I will be going off at 9 o'clock. Equalizer said, yes, mate. It cost me £100. Yeah. They are legal. They will be legal. Yeah, that's definitely legal. Richard, in some circles, he's known as the crossbow hoarder. No, you're known as the crossbow bear. Don't you try and lay that on me, Richard? Richard Strains. You are known as the crossbow bear. I even say it in the upcoming video you're in. You are the crossbow bear. I am the crossbow hoarder. Jason, how you doing, mate? He said, any news on the crossbow bear? No, I looked that up yesterday to see if there were any updates. And Jumble Sabu, who is Reeks, he's good on getting information quite quickly when the stuff changes and letting me know. You ain't seen nothing either, have you, Reeks? No, I literally looked last night because I can't remember what it was. Someone mentioned. No, I know what it was. It was because Richard told me that there's Chinese companies now selling the same broadheads that I make, and I mean exactly the same broadhead bolts, and they're selling them cheaper than I do. So that's probably put me out of business now. And then Dalek reminded me that broadheads may be illegal soon anyway, which gave me a little glimmer of hope because I thought, yeah, fuck them lot. If they're fucking, they're going to undersell me, they won't be able to sell to anyone soon. Oh God! But no. So I looked up last night and I didn't see any new stuff. Yeah, and bodkins. Yeah, they're doing bodkin bolts and broadhead bolts. And they're pretty much exactly the same as what I make, aren't they, Rich? Like 100%. And they're fucking cheaper. Fucking bastards. Oh, well. It was always bound to happen anyway. I'm surprised they copied them perfectly. They did. The one thing I'm surprised no one's done yet is copied my quivers. I've never seen anyone do a copy of my quivers yet. And, yeah, I'm surprised that hasn't been done. Yeah. Ban bands. Exactly, Pete. Fucking ban bands. Dumbledore said, no, mate, but the way things are going, pertaining to weapons, crossbows will be next. I reckon repeating semi-auto and broadheads will get it. I think so, yeah. I don't think anything's happened with a repeating crossbow yet, so I don't think they sort of massively know about it, if that makes sense. But so hopefully they don't. But yeah, I've got a feeling it'll be repeating crossbows and what do you call it? Broadheads, definitely. Yeah. Quite simply said, soon we won't be able to use harsh language. No, well, you sort of can't anyway, can you? Depending on what you're doing. Richard said, at least they are cheap alternative to Jaws Sprout. Yeah, oh, exactly, Rich. Yeah, it gives people the option. Yeah, at least they can buy them. Please shush you, manifest it. Quite simply said, a rolled up newspaper. Yeah, then a shaky fist. Yeah. Right, I'll be off in 5 minutes. Jumbo Saber said, I have the adder and the Vlad too. I know the mags can be removed. Can the crossbows be used without the magazines? Not without a little bit of a modification. But here's the thing. Here's a money-making scheme. Yeah, I'll be off in 5 minutes, Peach. A part-timer. It's a fucking Thursday. I'll be doing another 6 hours on fucking Friday and Saturday combined. Right, where am I? Not without a slight modification, but I could probably make the part that people would want at HDPE chopping board, probably, and sell them for about, I don't know, not a lot anyway. It depends how much it takes to. Basically, all you need, Riggs, take the magazine off. There's no way that holds the bolt down. That's all. Yeah. Think you'd need a bolt. That's all. That's all you need. All you need is a little bit that holds the bolt down. That's all. You just need a little arm that holds the bolt down. That's all you need. Well, and if you want a rear sight, but yeah, I could probably make one out of plastic that you could just bolt on, screw onto the 2 existing bolts, and that would hold your bolt down, and maybe add a little bit at the back for a sight. I could do that because I'd already thought about it before. I can't remember why. But yeah, I reckon I could do that, and then you'd have an R9. Yeah, that's it, innit, Rich? Yeah, you just need something to hold the bolt down, innit? That's all you need. Equalizer, Mike, I purchased a slingshot 2 weeks ago at £50. I've never opened the box apart from the bolts are good. Can a crossbow carry a fishing reel to shoot fish? Yes. In fact, I've got some accessories behind me that that means you could do crossbow fishing with pretty much any pistol crossbow. Oh, any crossbow. Yeah, so yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Jumbo Sabo said, well, that's something to think about if magazine repeated back. Yes, I appreciate that, Riggs. Yeah, that's given me an extra bit of income if I need to, and I'll make sure I get on that next time. Because I could have. The problem is, I could have done a service essentially for people making their zombie knives legal, but I would have got sent loads, and I don't think I would have had time to do it, and I definitely won't have now. And also, I'd have to give people my address. So, but yeah, I could definitely help people out making their crossbows legal because you would just pay and I'll just send you it. The problem with doing the zombie knives is you'd have to send me your knives and then I'd have to do it. And then that means I've got to give my address to strangers, which I don't like doing. It's a shame there's weirdos out there who spoil these things. Jason said the adder has a upgraded trigger lock and arm. £150. You might be able to use that venom limb. Yes. Yes. Yeah, good idea. Yeah. It's someone who told me about those, Jason. Somebody told me about that. And it said, how about novelty crossbow that can shoot pub darts? Yeah, that's another one. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be a good one. Right, you got 1 minute left, and then I'll go in and I'll be back on tomorrow from 9:30 to about 12:30. Right. Don't forget to like the stream. And if you ever wanted to support me, because I'm completely demonetized on YouTube, and it does help me make videos and get tools and angle grinder blades to sort stuff out. There's a thing called Coffee, right? The link is in the description, and if someone puts the word !support, the link will be in the chat, and you can donate some money if you want. I'm just going to play a little 30-second video showing you how to do that. Right? Don't have to, but some people want to. That's probably unviewable on vertical screens, but oh well. Depends on what you're watching on. Yeah, so the link is in the description, and the link is in the chat as well. Click on that and you can donate a bit if you want. It does help me out massively. Just maintaining the channel, because it does cost money, and my fucking webcam broke recently. You're still taking knife orders. What, for the 12 quid thing? Yeah, if you want to still do the 12 quid thing, yeah, you can still do that, mate. Yeah, 12 quid, just write knife or something. The Equalizer, can you send me a crossbow and I'll pay you for it? Would obviously send a private email if you want. It depends send me an email. I'm not sure what you mean. Do you want to buy one of my crossbows, you mean? I wouldn't sell any of mine. My email, though, if you put the word !email in the chat, my email will come up. You can email me if you want. Yeah, and I am still doing the custom handmade knives from the Weed Slashers. If anyone wants to donate 12 quid, I've got 30 of them now. Yeah, exactly, pieces. There's plenty of sites to get crossbows from. Right. Thank you for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. I hope you liked the stream. That means you're more likely to see other ones. My email has come up. Nightbot's put it on. I'll see you all tomorrow night about 9:30. All right? See you tomorrow and on Saturday. Good night, everyone. Cheers for watching. I'm going to watch a film now. See you later.